Welcome to Quote Unquote Podcast today. This is episode 24 or 25, I believe, something like that. But yeah, I hadn't recorded a podcast episode in a second, so sorry for that. I hadn't recorded in like a month. But today is going to be a sports episode. But yeah, you already know who he is. He was on a sports episode like 4 or 5 months ago. But yeah, roll the intro.
You got read.
All right. Welcome back to Quote Unquote Podcast today. This is Talking Sports 6, I believe, 6 or 7. But yeah, let's go and get into this thing. So let's start off with college football. FSU, bro. FSU is cooked, bro. FSU in shambles right now. What's your thoughts on them losing to Boston College and who else was it? Georgia Tech. What's your thoughts on them losing to Georgia Tech and Boston College?
That was like, bro. So, a lot of them probably know that I play for the Sylvester Raiders, and they have that little travel team. Whenever I say almost the entire team is FSU fans, we were in the middle of the game. Coach Petey, who coaches 6U, he pulls up the score to the game. Whenever I say, everybody covers their ears and just goes, "Don't say it, don't say it." I swear, whenever Coach Petey announced the score, I swear, like the entire sideline had been the loudest it was the entire game.
Bro, that's crazy.
No,
Bro,
like,
FSU in shambles right now. I'm not gonna lie, FSU's in shambles.
Also, they spent $1.3
They paid Boston College like $1 million.
No, it wasn't Boston College. It was Memphis.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah, it was Memphis. Because they just paid them this week.
Oh, you're talking about this week? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm thinking about Notre Dame. Notre Dame paid, who was it?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to Notre Dame.
Notre Dame lost to some, FCS team or something like that.
Yeah. I think it was a green team.
Yeah, I think it was like a green or red team. So I don't know what it was, but they paid them $1 or $2 million to play them.
Yeah.
They ended up losing this.
After that,
Being honest, if we're being real here, Notre Dame didn't deserve to be top 20.
No.
They should not, especially not top 10. Really not top 5. But all because of their spring game. Come on now. Come on. Ole Miss is better than Notre Dame. But I'm a Bama fan. Y'all know that. I mean, they played pretty well. Played pretty well. Ryan Williams is going to be a dog.
Yeah.
I mean, he's 17 years old?
yeah, but he's first of all, he's the youngest player in college football history.
Yeah.
Also, he is the first true freshman for Alabama to go for 100 yards inside of his debut. For the team.
What was it, 2 receptions for 139 yards and 2 touchdowns?
It might have been 3 receptions.
It was something like that.
Yeah.
But throughout all of his games, I saw the post just earlier. I think he has 10 receptions for 280 or 380 yards and 4 touchdowns throughout 3 games. He's pretty good.
That's like Puka Nacua last season.
Yeah. All right, so let's touch back here on Florida State. Let's talk about the problems with Florida State. If I'm being honest here, this is my opinion. My opinion. It's not Florida State's fault. Or the team. It's the QB's fault. DJ Ukulele sucks. I'm gonna just say it. DJ sucks, bro. He misses wide open throws. And I can't lie. Some of the receivers did drop easy balls, what should have been caught balls, against Boston College, but still. Most of it was DJ Ukulele. I remember the last few plays before halftime, I think. It was 3rd or 4th and goal, and the safety. So you got 2 receivers lined up.
Yeah.
One receiver ran a inside curl, and the inside receiver ran a corner route. The safety and the DB bit for the outside receiver. Mm-hmm. And when I say the closest defender was probably 5 to 10 yards away from the inside receiver during the corner route, it was any normal. I could have made the throw.
It looked like
you could have made the throw, but he overthrew it dang near into the stands. on, I think, the 4 or 5 yard line.
It looked like that was a
Did you see the play?
Yeah, it looked like a soccer ball.
Yeah, it was.
It looked like a completely missed penalty.
Yeah,
kick.
it was a duck ball. It was a duck ball. But DJ needs to get benched.
He does.
They need to start that Luke guy from Savannah, Georgia. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know his name. I know it's just a weird name. I can't say it right off my tongue. It's like Homencroft or something. I think something like that. But can't lie, the receivers did drop some balls. I'll cut DJ some slack, but not much. DJ sucks. He needs to be benched. He's been to 3 or 4 different D1 schools, universities in his whole college career. He's won the starting job at all of them, but he also this year he was a senior, so it's kind of like senior starter. I mean, you get what I'm saying. But yeah, DJ's not good. He was overhyped, overrated so much.
And like what it was for me, and like what it was for me is I just thought like their last 2 weeks before this game, I thought it was like a little like because last week, whenever it was like all these good teams playing these not as well known like FCS teams, like there were so many upsets that week.
Oh yeah. Georgia Tech. Now that they've been playing for a while, I kind of see Georgia Tech is not a bad team at all. They're a pretty good team. But dude, that sucks. Imagine paying all that money to buy a flight ticket, buy a plane ticket, buy the ticket, like for the game ticket, go to Ireland just to see your top 10 ranked team. It was a meme post just to see them lose to Georgia Tech. I mean, after Georgia Tech, their playoff chances drop majorly. Boston College beat them. They're not even ranked now. Florida State's not even ranked. If they start any other QB, they'll be fine. DJ can't make a throw. He has like Jordan Travis last year. He was like hype. He had all this energy. DJ Ukulele is just like, my bad. Like, come on, bro. Have some energy. Come on, hype him up. He's not like in the game, if you know what I mean. EA Sports. But yeah, DJ's the whole reason the FSU is bad right now. Sum it up.
One thing is that last year they ended the season off with a 63-3 loss.
But granted, it was freshmen and like third stringers.
Yeah, but still, they ended that season off with that. If they would have actually played it, that would have gave the freshmen and all them. That would have actually gave them some confidence.
Yeah.
To go on to the season.
If FSU played all their starters against Georgia, I seriously, it would be an amazing game. FSU had, I'd say the best. I would say they had the best defense last year, if not the second best. Them and Georgia it was cut close. I'd say they had the better defense though, and Georgia had the best offense last year. I mean, put 2 and 2 together, that's going to be an amazing game.
Because, to be honest, it looked like it was a literal playoff.
Yeah,
Or at least to my mind, it would have looked like it.
yeah, it's basically a play. I mean, not really, but in a way it is. Yeah, in a way it's a playoff game. But bro, Michigan is in shambles, bro. What was the score? Texas absolutely laid the wood on them, bro. Michigan and FSU are in shambles right now. But let's talk about Georgia and Alabama. Georgia, obviously, you guys see. The only team I could see beating them, do they play Texas this year? Yeah, I think they play Texas this year. The only 2 teams I see beating them are Texas and Alabama. If you look at it from my standpoint for the Alabama game, look at it like this. I still, even as a Bama fan, I don't think we're going to win the game unless Kalen DeBoer pulls off like a Nick Saban-type coaching game. But we have a really good defense. We have better receivers. We have a better O-line. Y'all have a better defense, but we have a good enough defense. We got a better O-line. Not trying to start an argument, but I think we have a better QB. I'm not gonna lie, you gotta look at it like this. He's a QB in a linebacker's body. Okay, now, buddy. But okay, I'd rate them. Dang, we both have extremely good QBs. Let's leave it at that. We both have really good QBs. We have better receivers.
So, like, what it is, like, both of our QBs are different. Like,
They're different styles of
they're
play.
different. Like, Jalen Milrow, he's more of the.
He's like a Josh Allen. He's like a Cam Newton. But Carson Beck's more like a Matthew Stafford, I'd say.
Josh Allen that runs the ball more and more efficient.
Yeah, more physical.
Carson Beck.
It's like I compare him to like Matthew Stafford. Yeah, I'd say Matthew Stafford would be the closest comparison. But put it like that. If you put it like that, a really good offense versus a really good defense, and
That's probably
a good offense versus a good defense, it's like it's going to be a good game. I mean,
that's probably going to decide, like, the part of the playoff.
yeah. If I still see, we're still going to playoffs. Don't get me wrong. It's 12-team playoff. We're probably not going to make it far. I'll say that, but we're obviously going to playoffs. Other than Alabama, I see Texas is the only team that has a chance to beat y'all, and that's if Quinn Ewers doesn't get injured.
I thought he graduated. Oh, no.
He came back for another year.
No, so, like, the thing that messed up me up is, like, all the Madden franchises that we always go to the same team.
It's either Shador Sanders or Quinn Ewers every draft. But oh yeah, let's talk about Colorado. Didn't they lose the other day?
The Sanders era, it's over.
Yeah, I don't think they have us drafting either Quinn Ewers or Shador Sanders. The Giants. They have the Giants drafting them first overall.
Shador Sanders, you sure?
They have the Raiders taking Carson Beck.
I know he's
Okay, make sure your mic's turned on.
pretty good, but
He's good, but I'd take Quinn Ewers over him any day of the week. Quinn Ewers is in college football is nothing like the NFL, but I'd say it's Quinn Ewers. Isn't Texas in the SEC now? Yeah, the Texas is SEC is the closest you'll get to NFL, honestly. But my national championship or the championships before the national one, I see Georgia and Alabama and Texas and Ohio State. I see them playing. I'd probably have to get handed over to Georgia for this time. I'd say it'd be Georgia, and I'd probably go Texas. I'd say Georgia and Texas going to be the national championship.
I don't see Ohio State making that much of a fight.
Yeah.
They're going to put up a fight, but
I still see them going to the championship before the Natty, but I don't.
it's not going to be like
They're not. Yeah, they're not good enough to beat Texas yet.
the fight that they put up against Georgia.
Yeah,
It was like 2 years.
they're not. Because who's our QB now? Because it's not Kyle McCord. He transferred to I think Syracuse or something or Illinois.
No, Jackson Dart graduated last year.
Jackson Dart's still playing for Ole Miss. Yeah, you didn't know that? He's been playing for Ole Miss. Kyle McCord was the QB last year for them, for Ohio State. Then he transferred this year to Syracuse, I think. I don't know who their QB is. I think it's a black guy. I'm not trying to be racist, but I think it's a black guy. I'm pretty sure he is. I think he wears 17 or something. But I see Ohio State going to the championship, but not the Natty. So now college football's over. Let's talk about the NFL here for a second. Notable games, my Giants. Dude, our offense sucks. We're about in like FSU's situation. I was just going to say, it's not even like the offense, it's the QB's fault. I love Daniel Jones. I want to see him succeed so bad, but he's just not going to. He's not an NFL level QB. He can't make a read. He can't make a throw. He's fast, but that's about it.
And he's really not even that fast compared to other scramblers.
Yeah, he's not elusive. Yeah, he's just fast. He's not really elusive. He's just. I love him, and I want to see him go out next week and throw for like 350 yards, 4 touchdowns, something like that. But it's not gonna happen. We're getting a new QB this offseason for sure. But
Which is, I mean, it actually smart.
oh yeah, just earlier today, the 49ers put CMC on IR, bro. Yep. And guess who had him in 4 of his fantasy leagues? Bro.
You started before everybody else.
Bro, I drafted him like in 4 of my fantasy leagues, and now he's out for all 4 of them. And I don't have Nick Chubb because he's out for the next 4 games. Bro, I mean, my fantasy team in shambles right now, bro. My fantasy team is cooked. But let's talk about the Chiefs for a second. Who'd they play? It was the Ravens. It was the Ravens. Let's talk about that toe tap. Do I think it was in? Low key, I kind of do. You gotta look at it like this. I'm not trying to take the win away from y'all or anything, but look. So you know the sharp edges on the bottom of the cleats? I think that just like the edge of his foot, like you can see my foot from down here, like right there, like the edge where it doesn't touch the ground. I think that was over the line. I don't think his actual foot was. I don't know though. I don't know, bro. But
so like what it was for me is that a few years ago they were like saying that they were gonna this is back whenever they thought that they would have like the greatest technology inside of all sports history up to like this like inside of 2020 when they were saying that 2024 or 2026, 2026, 2025 we would have the best sports technology of all time. That's back whenever they were saying like they would be able to put like tracing leads and stuff like that inside the cleats where
yeah, I saw something about that the other day.
but like I was like I actually believe that and I was like okay well that's gonna be cool but like because we still don't have that it's really hard to tell whether
Yeah.
like I'm pretty sure they have to go to a pilot camp just to be able to just to be able to tell if it was a touchdown.
But I'll give the Chiefs the win there. They did fight hard. Xavier Worthy's going to be really good as long as they stay out of trouble.
What's his name? The Bengals, one of their cornerbacks, they said that he's nothing but speed. He just
Yeah, I saw that the other day. Mhm.
it's gonna be really else.
Yeah.
I don't think he is.
I could see it, but I don't think it's going to happen.
It's less likely.
Yeah. But let's see, what else should we talk about?
Once he starts taking lessons from
Oh, yeah. We need to talk about Tua Tagovailoa. All right. Do I think he needs to retire? No. Do you think he needs to retire?
3 years' time, if he keeps on getting all these concussions, then yes.
I mean, like I've seen all these people say he needs to retire just for his health, because I'd rather.
It's like what's his name? Antonio Brown.
Yeah, like he's a good player. He just concussions.
They've been hit so much. Through the head.
And you know the most ironic thing about it? You know who hit him? Damar Hamlin with his chest too, bro. It's so ironic. The 2 most fragile pieces in the NFL: Damar Hamlin's chest and Tua's head, bro. It's like that's pretty bad. Dude, the Bills are already in shambles for having Damar start at safety, bro. How do you get that bad, bro? Come on.
But like the funny part about it is that Tua literally ran into his.
Yeah, he like tried to truck him, didn't he? That's
He tried to pull off one of the Madden.
yeah.
He tried to pull off one of the Madden 20.
Madge, I'm not buying Madden 25. I don't care what anybody says. I'll buy.
I got NCAA 25.
Yeah, I don't care about Madden 25 anymore. I could care less about it. What? Because they changed the graphics to add referees now. Come on, bro. That's not gonna do anything.
The graphics by like 1 FPS.
Yeah, they just copied and pasted the game. They just used the like Madden 13 menu.
It's like you know how they had a different sector of Madden made NCAA 25. That's what they need to do for the next Madden.
Yeah, they need to like take NCAA 25 and just copy NFL teams, paste it, put it on there.
And they also take out the
Oh yeah,
NIL stuff.
the most annoying thing in college football 25. Everything about the game is amazing, except for the O-line blocking. Oh my! I have 2 seconds to make a read, and if I don't throw the ball, then I'm getting sacked.
My thing is road to glory. If you pick underdog,
If you pick underdog, you're not going.
I spent like I got on the game every single day for a week playing road to glory. And you don't know how many games I started?
What?
3.
I was an underdog QB for one of mine. Yeah.
That's all I did. I did the
And I didn't start at all. Like until my senior year, I did not start. I didn't even start my senior year. Yeah.
I started
But like
one or two times.
like elitist or whatever it is, like the best you can go. There's no point in that because there's no fun. I mean, you're already at the top of the chain. But I mean, all in all, NCAA 25 is a good game.
What you need to do is like pick one of the good ones.
Yeah, kind of like blue chip or what was it? Yeah, it was blue chip. There was another one. It's blue chip, and I think
I think they literally just called it 4-star.
no, blue chip was 4-star. Elitist was 5-star. There was one above under. We're not gonna finish it here and talk about college football 25. But all in all, sum this whole thing up. FSU's in shambles, bro. That's all I got to say. You got anything else to say? But yeah. Thank y'all for supporting us. We just hit 800 subs. Thank y'all for that. But yeah, it's quote unquote podcast. Thank y'all boys. Love y'all boys. And I'll see y'all later.